and this is why I don't do home improvement. There's a slight problem in hanging the curtains. So my original thought was I could just use the anchors that were already here. They were blue, but yeah, I can't. So I realized on this one that the hole for the screw is smaller on the ones that are already here versus the ones I was trying to put in. So I thought, well, let me just put the anchor in. Yeah, that didn't quite work. This one is just not gonna go in. I think it's like stripped or something, I don't know. So I thought that's okay, I'll just start over here. No, do y'all see the wall? Like it's wanting to come completely out in that circle? Yeah. And that'll be my first fix-it project, but at least I did it myself, I guess. So I went with the bottom one, so the curtains are gonna be probably, I don't know, too long. All right, just like that, we have official curtains again, but it's still in progress. I have the curtain lights to hang up, and I got to put the screws back in the curtain on the hooks to keep it in place because it's sliding back and forth. So I guess I'll get that real quick. Happy Memorial Day. All right, so I realized when I was filming this clip you couldn't really see very well, but there is a swatch of paint, and I mean, it's really hard to see, but it does have like a tinge of warmth to it, so I think I do really like it. Today's goal really is to work on dishes, but I was actually fixing to switch. I was gonna do some laundry. Maddie was asleep and I didn't want to like bang dishes around, so I'm gonna go ahead and start a load of laundry. Well, I gotta restart the laundry. It's been sitting in the wash all this time, and then I guess I will work on dishes. Yay! Far in the kitchen yesterday, so I'm gonna try again. Let's get these dishes done and let's get the laundry done. Alright, we are making some progress. We have got 3 boxes out the way, and Miss Maddie is doing some hand washing. That's kind of our arrangement. I know it's kind of is a sucky arrangement. I get this, but we don't have a whole lot of hand wash items. So I do the majority of the dishes. She's tasked with doing hand washing stuff. I'm getting laundry together, waiting on the bedding to get dry. And that's really all the progress that we've made. To go with that, we are listening to Christmas music in May. And this one is just chilling. We had lunch, we had barbecue from last night. We did a math lesson, because even though Maddie is done with school, we got way behind in math. So as far as the kitchen goes, this cabinet I was using for like Tupperware, but I have too much Tupperware. So I'm going to take the stock pot out of here, because that's all that's really in here except for the slicer stuff. Sorry, that's really loud. And I'm gonna move it over here, and the Tupperware is gonna move over here because it goes all the way back. So that makes a lot more sense. So what we're wondering is, we have way too many glasses and we have a lot more mugs. What do we do with it? We don't know. This just needs to be put up, but I got to get this out of the way first. This is our whole kitchen setup. So that's our pantry. This is where the cups currently are. That's going to be the stock pot. That's just a drawer that is here. Up there we have cookbook overflow. Over here we have plates, bowls, dishes. So here's kind of what I'm thinking, because we still have a whole third shelf up there. So what I'm thinking is moving these bowls and plates to one side. The Christmas ones can go up there, and the plates that are with the Christmas bowls can go up there because we won't use that until fall. Moving these over, and then using this side for additional cups and mugs. That's really all I know to do right now. And then over here we have like mixing bowls and measuring cups. Now there is this space, well, I have those glass dishes that are gonna go here. So I do have a top shelf up there, but cups aren't gonna go up there. So I don't know what to put up there. Maybe you guys have suggestions. And then we have cookbooks here. And then this is kind of our baking area. So we have the spices, and then we have the baking dishes. That's a cover. That's cookie roller out thingy. Can't think of the correct term right now. And then we have like cookie sheets. In here we have like the Instant Pot, and then in that last cabinet is where these like pots and pans go, and that's kind of our setup. I have storage up there, but again, that's not something we're going to use very often. So what do you put up there? We do have this cabinet right there, but that's full with like my crock pot. I have a cake pan, a cake holder, which that could fit up there because we really don't use that very often. And then we just have drawers. So maybe you guys can tell us what you would do if this were your kitchen, because I'm kind of at a loss. Like, it's a bigger kitchen than what we had, but yet I feel like I have less storage space somehow. Okay, so we did just a tiny bit of work here in Maddie's room. So when you first walk in, it's actually really nice, and you can walk in here. I'm going to show you the kitchen, but I got to turn off Pandora before I get copyrighted. Okay, so this stuff is, I'm getting yogurt, so I got the yogurt and blueberries out, but I got the pots and pans put up. That stuff needs to be put up, but we're getting there. So the pizza stone cannot be put in the dishwasher. I'm sure you already know that. So I have a concoction I need to make to scrub that. So I just stuck it there so I could get in the cabinets. And this is garbage, not Marley. And then that's going to be my next load of dishes, but they're not all going to fit. The flooring, however, is driving me nuts. Sorry. I hate this floor. Absolutely hate it. I will say the carpet where it was protected with, I guess, her furniture, it's nice and plush, and you could tell it was a great carpet. I am not a pink girly, even though I'm currently wearing pink, but I don't want my house in pink. And so tomorrow, Nina's coming over, and we're going to paint the walls in the living room only. And so I'm going to work on getting financing for the floors. I'm going to have to do a little bit at a time, because to do this whole house, It's a little more than what I'm ready to spend right now. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've priced it. I know what the price would be if I used my old flooring. I don't know the price of the new flooring because I haven't found the new flooring. I just know the color I want. And so I'm going to work on getting savings built up so that we can quickly get this put in. And that's something, thank goodness, I have family that will help me install it, so I don't have to pay for the labor piece of the floor. I just have to get it done. The one thing that we're not sure of, hold on. The one thing we're not sure of is this parquet. So Nana came over the other day, and that's when we did the paint samples. But she came over and we're talking about, because she knows like what I'm trying to do, and she's like my go-to person for sure. She's my mom, so of course I'm going to her. But I don't half know what I'm doing. And she was saying that she didn't know how the parquet would work, because she asked like, would we just put the flooring over the parquet? And I thought the parquet would come up, but she said that she thinks it's glued down. So we're gonna have to kind of Google how to do that, because she's never had to deal with parquet before. That is kind of the projects that I am currently working on. And so because the flooring goes right into Maddie's room, she's very fortunate that her room is included in getting the living room done. So when we get the living room flooring, her room will be done. So her room will not, well, we hope that her room will be painted by then.
I hope so too.
We're not painting her room tomorrow, but paint is on sale for Memorial Day, and it never goes on sale, which I only know that because Nana told me. So I'm probably going to go ahead and get her paint, and then get the living room paint, which the living room paint is also the kitchen paint. It's my bedroom paint and my bathroom paint, and really my closet paint, but I'm not too worried about the closet. If need be, the closet can just stay pink, and that'll be okay. I will say that the previous owner did a really great job with color matching, like the walls and the curtains, and even in the kitchen, like it all flows very nicely. Our house, how we're gonna do it, it might not flow exactly, but we will love it. And I'm so excited that in the near future, probably within the next year, this floor is gonna be gone. Hopefully a lot sooner than a year, but it kind of depends on, some of it depends on me, some of it depends on family and when they can help. Pops is fixing to go into surgery, and so he's going to be out of commission for just a little bit. It's nothing real serious, so that's great, but it is surgery. And after he's healed with surgery, he actually has 2 surgeries coming up, but one surgery is dependent on healing a little more from the first surgery. Then he's going to have a second surgery, and then Nana and Pops will be celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary, and they have a little trip coming up. And so then by the time that comes around, it'll be like Maddie's birthday. It's going to be busy season at work, and then it's the holidays. So I don't think the flooring will be put in this year, unfortunately, but maybe early next year we will have a new floor in here. Let's go get some yogurt and watch Castle.